My family kicked me out for buying a $900 junk house instead of paying for my sister's retreat. Mom scoffed. Then lived like junk and said I'd shamed them. Now? They want in. Hi, I'm Rowena. I spent my savings on a $900 junk house, and for that, my family kicked me out like I was nothing. But the real heartbreak wasn't losing them, it was realizing they were never really mine to lose. The lies, the silence, the quiet erasure, it all brought me here, and now they're the ones knocking asking for a key to the home they once laughed at before we dive in. Tell me. Where are you listening from right now? Morning rush, late night drive, drop a comment below. You're about to hear everything they hoped would stay buried. The tires crunched against the wet gravel as I turned into the long, sloped driveway. The house at the end looked exactly like it had in the photos, worse, maybe peeling siding, boarded up windows and a roof that sagged like it had given up years ago, but it was mine, all $900 of it. I shifted into park and sat there a moment watching the rain streak down my windshield. I didn't feel triumphant. I felt exiled still. I got out, yanked open the trunk and pulled out the fold-up chair I kept back there for writing breaks and impromptu thinking sessions today. It felt heavier than usual. I placed it carefully in the gravel, unfolded it and sat down the mud, tried to tug at my boots like the earth itself was telling me to turn back, but I wasn't going anywhere, not this time. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. A week ago, I was sitting at my parents' dinner table, still naive enough to believe we could be a family when I played by their rules. The roast had been dry, the wine too sweet, and the expectations suffocating. Mom had gone on about Callista's upcoming retreat in Sedona like it was some kind of pilgrimage. 15,000 she said, like it was pocket change. It'll reset her energy. She needs this after everything she's done for this family. Callista, who always had a way of pretending her struggles were somehow more noble than mine, smiled graciously and sipped her Pinot like a saint. Then Dad turned to me. Rowena, you said you were transferring the funds last week. What's the delay? I looked up from my plate and said, it calm and simple. I didn't transfer the money. I bought something. The clink of cutlery stopped. Callista froze mid-sip. Mom blinked once, slow, calculating. What do you mean? You bought something? I bought a house. I said it's a fixer-upper, but it's mine. Silence, then Dad's voice cool with just a trace of thunder underneath. You spent your savings on yourself. Callista let out a little laugh. You bought a dump instead of helping me reset. That's actually so on brand for you. I never agreed to fund your trip. I said, trying to stay composed. I just didn't say no. Out loud, Mom set her wine glass down with a click. You've clearly chosen poverty. Don't expect us to support your delusions. I tried to speak, but Dad raised his hand. You want to be on your own, then be completely on your own. The next morning, my name was gone from the family group chat. Easter plans canceled for me, just like that. Back in the present, I shifted in my seat. The sky above was a uniform gray, but there was no storm, just that low, heavy pressure that made your chest feel too small, the kind of weather that made everything feel like it was ending. My phone buzzed. One new message from Mom: do not come to Easter. No love, Mom. No explanation, just erasure.